Key, bro.
Listen, this is the epitome. This is that white people stuff, bro.
Yeah, 100%,
He
bro.
let his girl get
Holy.
piped out for OnlyFans, and before that, they had only been doing only girl scenes, and
Yeah, she
did
was
stuff. He
only.
did stuff with girls
Yeah.
with her. So she had to sit and take that. And she was already a dope film star. So that has to be a characteristic that we have to bring up because, like I said, I bring up like for this type of situation and conversation, like you're dating somebody in the adult film industry. This isn't really that shocking that she would go out to do a scene with a man after you guys got married. The only thing is she hadn't done it the entire time they had been together. That's what makes this kind of crazy.
So do you think it was okay for them to do it with a girl at the time? Or
Do
you
I think it was okay?
Because a lot of times too, like it tends to be different when girls are doing like the opposite way.
Yeah. Wow. These are some hot takes. These are some tough that'll get you canceled, boy. And why I will say this. It's
Because I mean, when they were doing it with girls, it wasn't getting talked about crazy.
no. It's and like I said, this is the double standard. This is where I say life isn't fair, and dudes like different things, and girls like different things, and guys like certain things are more attractive for girls and more attractive for guys for girls as well. So I would this my point would be this. It would, and I think girls that have been in relationships could say this for sure. Guys as well for sure. You get more girls when you're in a relationship.
Yeah, and when you're single, you're like, it should be dry.
But when you get a girl, all of a sudden all these girls are like hitting you up. It's like, wow. What does that tell people? Oh, you guys like the fact that other girls not only want the guy, but have been with the guy. You like in general standing, because a lot of dudes, you'd be like, a girl. I've heard many girls talk mess, and like I said, not all. I've heard many girls talk mess about a guy, like he's this, he's a player.
Mm-hmm.
A month later, she slept with him. I'm like, what? What is going on? What did I miss something? Did we take a time skip? I missed some episodes, brother. And I always say this, man, like although it does bother you guys, it's not a deal breaker, because most women automatically, if you're an attractive dude, they automatically, a lot of women that I've seen automatically assume you slept with a plethora of women.
Yeah.
It's not like you're kicked out it's not like you're just X'd out and crossed out the list.
Yeah.
But if we may assume you talked to a whole bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
If we assume you slept with a bunch of dudes, you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You're staying in a box.
Yeah.
So that's where I would say the difference is with that. And like, we appreciate that a girl is all just for us. Like, she's down for us. Like, that's what needs for us. Like I said, it's not fair.
It is not fair.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. But I think, women like the fact that they get our hearts emotional. Like, that's their conquer.
Yeah.
It's like they got it. Like, he loves me. He don't love you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Our conquer is that we had sex with him. like a dude, like if you ever ask your homie, like, or somebody that you're like, hey bro, you hey, what happened with you and so and so? If he tell you, yeah bro, she just cried over me, it's like, cool. You like, yeah, but did you sleep with her? He's like, nah. Like, all right bro, anyway. I don't care, why'd you even tell me that?
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with what I was talking about. But if I ask him the same question and he like, yeah, no, I piped her out, you like, oh yeah, it's up. She didn't have to cry over you, bro. I don't really care. Like, it's that had nothing to do with the conversation. No one cared. No one cared.
Yeah, it's actually,
Yeah. So, wow, do I? That's crazy.
Because I have been in that situation a lot of times where girls will ask me, like, how many girls have you slept with? And I'll tell them, but then when it's my turn to ask them, like, when they say a certain number, I'm out. And it's unfair, bro.
It's definitely unfair.
I gotta say that it's definitely unfair, because they're willing to Yeah, it's just unfair. I think
100%.
it's unfair.
And like I said, I go back
As
to
a man,
this.
I gotta say that it's very unfair.
Life's not fair. I always brought back to this. Life is not fair. I never said stuff is fair. But there's also stuff that we go through that women don't go through. And there's stuff that women go through that we don't go through. We don't get pregnant. We don't have to deal with the body changes. Like, that is crazy. The pain that they go through is wild. I would never want to feel that. Okay. And that's what I just think in this society now. Like, nobody just wants to admit that, hey, man, we're different. We like different things in each other. And that things is not fair. But emergency happens, women and children first. If a dude ran out, we'd be like, we punch him in the face, bro. Where are you going? Yo, like, and we try to, and I use this kind of metaphor. Like, we try to leave, everyone goes like, because they want to say that we're all like the same and we're all 100% equal, like 50-50. Especially when they talk about relationships, like 50-50. Like, imagine you hear a noise downstairs and the girl says, hey, babe, go check that out.
Yeah.
And his rebuttal is, oh, I checked out the one last time. It's your turn. Bro, what?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't checking shit. If I hear something downstairs, she gotta check it.
She gotta check it.
She gotta check it. I ain't gonna lie to you about that one, bro. I ain't get check shit.
No, that's crazy.
One thing I'm gonna ask a girl before I marry her is if we ever hear something downstairs, are you gonna check it? Cause I ain't.
Yo, not.
Nah.
Yo,
Nah, I ain't checking shit, bro.
Bro is OD. Bro said, I'm not
I'll
checking.
just be real.
Yo, that's, I respect it. Hey, yo, he keeping it a buck. But in general, y'all, that would be crazy for a dude to say. Like, if my dad was like, it's your turn. My mom would be like, what did you say? Yeah, go downstairs, your turn, 50-50. So that's just a joking example of like, but this 50-50 stuff and 100%, like, bro, stuff is different. But yeah, though, go back to this though. That is wild. Letting your wife get piped out by a black dude especially is crazy. I would be sick. And I remember watching a clip. You know what's crazy?
You seen the clip?
Nah. Bro said, what are you into? Nah. And I even see the clip, y'all. I kid y'all not. I see the clip. And this was so crazy. Nah, she not holding nothing. She just bent over. Like, and she was talking about like how many times they talked about it. Adam was talking about how much times they talked about it over the years, and like, and I was like, wow, she kept talking about it. She kept bringing it back up, and he was like, yeah, even the day before, she was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And I believe women can sense energies and they can pick stuff up, and I feel like her saying that, she knew it would bother this man, and even though he doesn't want to admit it, and he really might be, yeah,
if she could hook up with someone else,
yeah, for the OnlyFans, and it may, apparently they're gonna get a lot of money, they're gonna get millions. But but for this conversation though, for Adam specifically, he's already a millionaire. So it's kind of weird. So when people say, "Oh, you wouldn't do that for $1 million," you're not a regular person. This would be like if you're a thousandaire, getting like another 30,000-40,000. Would you let your wife get piped out?
Would you?
No.
Million?
No.
No money.
No. Nah. It's a mother of my child. Like, that's a different like. And I think
no
that
kids though.
No kids? On my wife?
Yeah, just
nah, my wife is crazy.
No.
Nah, I can't. I could never, because
she comes calling you, hey babe.
if she even asks me some stuff like that, though, she's cut though. Bro, she's cut, bro. Like, asking me, like I just want people to understand, like, the audacity to ask somebody like that something crazy, like that confidence to ask me that.
She's thinking about it, right?
Yeah, and the fact that you had the confidence to ask me that,
yeah,
bro, it's over. It's over. I wouldn't even stay, bro. It's done. It's cut. It's dead, y'all. It's over. But I think people, like, and the reason why I say this white people stuff, like, I think people this day and age, like, get too locked in on logic. And when I say logic, like numbers, like, it's just like, you know, it logically makes sense. Like, I did this to logic, like, this logically makes sense. And we're kind of forgetting the moral side. Like, you could always make money through, you know, sexual escapades, especially women. The oldest occupation ever is prostitution. It's not new, okay? So you could always make money that route, but everyone's like, oh, would you? No, but we make all this money by doing this. It's like, yeah, no, but my morals is against it. Like, would you you know, if somebody gave you 20, 30 grand a month, but at the job you got spit on, would you be cool with that? Some people's morals would be like, yeah, no, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Spit is cool. It's a kink. Some dudes like, nah, bro, spit on me is crazy. Like, spit on the dirt, bro. Like, I'm less than dirt. That's how you treat me. So I think this day and age, people get caught up with like logical side instead of the moral aspect of certain things as well.
Bro, I can't even look at that shit. How do you know she asked him that?
Oh, they talked about it. I watched some of them talk.
They got a YouTube.
They got a YouTube channel. ADAM22 is like big, so his
Is it
podcast.
from the No Jumper? Or?
Yeah. So he's talked about.
Adam talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's milking this thing crazy. He's making like super much money.
Yeah, he was bugged.
It's just
the fact that he even talked about it. He was bugged about it.
He
was bugged about it for sure.
But
because if
I can't say
something
this
is
actually.
not even bugging you, it shouldn't even be talked about in the first place.
But he trying to milk it for entertainment though too.
Yeah.
All the
You don't
money,
think
like
he's feeling
that's
some type of way
crazy.
about that?
I can't. Do I think he actually?
Especially seeing the video yourself.
He said he saw it. He said he saw clips.
Dog.
I do think it bothers him, but I do think he values the money more. Obviously, with the decision in general, I do think it bothers him.
Any man would be bothered by that, regardless of. Yeah, any man. Would
like your wife is crazy, and like she did it after the marriage. Like y'all should have got this out before the marriage. Like
why didn't?
and I know he's trying to like. I don't know, man. I got a hot take, but I can't really say it because life. But now this is crazy. All right, we're gonna go to the last topic of the day. Please play the clip.